Alright, hey guys, Simon here, and we're back with Broken Sword 3, The Sleeping Dragon. Um, so we're in the Congo, but before I go in, I wanna just think back about that chase sequence in the last series of videos. Might be 2 videos ago now. I forgot where I cut it exactly. But that chase where you have to run immediately and smoothly, otherwise you get caught, and then the game just cuts back and you have to redo the whole thing, and then I failed like 3 or 4 times before finally making it. I mean, we can compare that chase sequence with the one in Half-Life 2 at the beginning of the game, if you have played the game or if you've watched my videos. Remember how you went to an apartment building and then the Combine, the civil protection, if they start chasing you around. In Half-Life 2, what happens is they never actually catch you. Like, they'll look like they're chasing you, and they look like they're trying really hard to get you. But if you just stop and do nothing, they don't actually catch you. Like, they'll stand there, and they might hit you once or twice, but they don't catch you and they don't kill you. Here, it's like she isn't even touching you. It's like she's 2 meters away from you and she catches you and you have to repeat. And so you have in Half-Life 2 a situation where it feels like you're being chased, and then but you're actually not. So it feels exciting, but it's actually really easy to do. And here you have something that doesn't really feel that exciting because you run so slowly and it's so awkward, but it's really difficult to do, and it's just not fun. And I think it's a good example of the contrast between designing for fun versus designing for challenge. And they're not always the same thing. Sometimes they're the same thing. Sometimes you have situations where something has to be sufficiently challenging to be fun. But you really have to think carefully about what you're doing. Are you designing a game to be fun, or are you just designing a game to be difficult? Because, I mean, my philosophy, and I would argue based on what I've seen, that fun games are successful games. If you have a challenging and fun game, then good for you. If you have a not really challenging but fun game, that's also going to work really well. If you have a challenging game that is not fun, then you're going to have a position where not many people are going to play your game because it's not fun. People don't play games to do work, they play games to have fun. Or most people do. Anyway, I'm not going to talk too long about that, but as I do more and more games, and as I kind of do these videos and we're learning more and more about game design, we can compare the different games and the different philosophies behind them, and then kind of question, what's better? What's the better thing to do here? Anyway, let's do what we've meant to do, which is go into there, and it's locked. You can see the giant padlock. So for once we can see what they can see, which is that there's a lock on the door. Usually they just kind of look at it and tell you.
Nico?
Yes, George?
This is it, Nico. Chumley's workshop. The Omega door is just inside.
Okay, let's go.
Why does Nico sound different?
The last person to lock this was probably Cesaro.
Any luck?
Nope.
Nope.
I tried to get out of here last time, but it was impossible. Now I can see why.
Okay, so we're not doing that. Stop stretching, Nico. I know some guy spent some time programming that animation, but it doesn't mean that you have to do it every 10 seconds. So we have a jeep. No, what are you doing? Talk to the Aussie. Sup bro? Can I talk to him? Yep.
You okay, Harry?
Sure, mate.
That's not useful. So we need to find a way past the door. We can't go back up there. We can't go anywhere. Nope, we can't go that way. Invisible wall. We can't go this way. There's nothing here, nothing here. Nothing here, nothing at the window. So it's only the door. In that case, smash. Hulk smash.
I can't get the rod into the gap between the doors.
Fail. Stone cylinder. Tase it.
No way was I doing that.
Okay, that can't be right.
There wasn't a reason to try that.
You can't get the metal rod.
I can't get the rod into the gap between the doors.
Shorts?
That wasn't such a good idea.
Okay, not shorts.
Not this time.
Well, the metal rod did something. What can we do with the metal rod? Hold on, let me... No, don't do that, stop.
I can't get the rod into the gap between the doors.
Right. Can I combine this with anything else in my inventory? The answer is no. The answer is no. Do you happen to have a crowbar in that truck? Hey, I have an iron bar. How do you feel about that?
You okay, Harry?
Sure, mate.
Okay. There's literally nothing else to click on, right? See, I've played this game enough to know that sometimes there's just hidden things around the map that you don't expect. Now, is there anything around here? Is there anything? No. No? No. The camera is... like, they've made this kind of... and I know it's difficult to have, like, a camera in an environment like this. The camera's just not great. I mean, it's competent most of the time. It's just not brilliant, you know?
Nico?
Yes, George?
The door over there is fastened tight with a big padlock. If you pull on it now...
What?
Damn it! It still won't budge.
I'm not going to hold on to this all day, George.
Nico?
Yes, George?
The door over there is fastened tight with a big padlock. If you pull on it now... Pull, Nico, pull!
Really?
Good thinking, George. Not very subtle, but it worked.
Hey, lady, settle costs extra.
Really? That's the answer? Like, there was no visual cue that you could do that. Like, when I pulled on it, the door didn't move at all. There should have been some cue that when you pull on it, you get a little bit more room in there. Like, it's just like, you have a puzzle, but you're not given the clues. You're not given all the clues, you just have to guess. Like, it wouldn't take much to make that puzzle make sense. Instead of guessing, actually have it logical. If you pull on it, and the guy says, well, I can pull a little bit, but not enough to open it. And then you try the rod and say, well, there's not enough room in here. Then you can, then it makes sense to say, to have it pulled and you put the rod in. I don't know, I won't go on too much about it. Alright, so all the stuff is still broken. All that stuff's still broken. Oh, fun. Earthquakes.
Hey! Did you feel that?
Some
No.
kind of earth tremor, I think.
No, I didn't feel that. I think you're going crazy, Nico. I didn't feel anything. This exit is still here. Alright. Key.
The stone is the same shape as the slot. It
Shocking.
must have been designed to fit.
Wow.
Hey, Nico. I think this is some kind of key.
Something's happening.
Weird, huh? A piece of stone from Paris opens a secret door in the Congo.
You know, this place was built to guard something.
We better watch out for traps then.
I think this is some sort of key, he says.
Look, Nico.
Just what I need. Another dead guy.
But how did he get in? We have the only key to the place.
Through the roof, I guess.
Well, that'll teach him to drop in uninvited.
Okay.
Nico,
Yes, George?
think there's a story in this?
Lost civilizations, secret codes, ancient booby traps. All pretty run-of-the-mill so far.
Progress. Interesting icon.
Look, there's an exit down there.
Let's be careful, George. Something caught him by surprise.
Yeah, he probably broke his neck when he fell.
Alright, should I run straight through? Am I going to die spectacularly? Okay, let's do it. Yes!
George, wait!
Damn it!
Thanks, Nico. That was a close call. I'm gonna look around and try and find another way across.
Okay, but be more careful.
Fool me once, shame on you.
George!
Victory! Okay, so we can do that, and the autosave is actually really good in this game. Look at that! Although, you know, admittedly, there's not actually that many situations where you can die. So, you know, it's not that hard to get the autosave right. But the autosaves in this game so far has been quite good. Just something that, well, it's not even an autosave, it's just like a checkpoint more than an autosave. Or maybe it's not even a checkpoint. I mean, if there's a very specific location where you can die, then you just probably just hard program the restart here. Maybe. Anyway, just want to mention that that's pretty good. So I'm guessing we need to climb up and not touch the ground. The controls are still unintuitive after all this time. Can I get off here and examine the body? Like, can I jump off here? No, I can't.
Whoa!
That was a big one.
Why would Are you serious? The weight of me pulling on that doesn't break it, but the earthquake does. Really? Alright, can we get off yet? Can we get off yet? Get off. Alright, Nico, now you run across. Everything is gonna be okay. Oh look, more things I can pull. Oh look.
A pair of cogs stuck out from a hole in the wall. No way was I gonna put my hands in there.
I didn't say your hands. I just said to interact with it. Okay.
Come on, Nico! It should be safe to cross now!
You'd better be right, George.
Move faster.
Hurry, will ya?
Move faster.
Can't hold it much longer!
George?
Okay. That was unnecessarily exciting. I can push these, but why? What's here? What? Okay. Why could I push those things? Was that like a second way to solve the puzzle?
Wow!
Well, that's clearly the way out.
And these are clearly not ordinary floor tiles.
Okay, I'm guessing we need to go back for the stones. We have a puzzle and the camera doesn't